Okie dokie. All right. What's up, Daniel? I can't help it. I gotta do the intro again. This shit was too sick. There's no way. Oh, yeah.
I was born with something inside me that refuses to settle for average, and am grateful for it. I am a warrior, a destroyer, a force of pure violence, and all that I desire is the sheer glory of victory. Mercy is for the weak, surrender for those who have no conviction. I am coming for this world, and all it has to offer. Nothing will stop me. I care for nothing more than to see my name carved in history, and for the world to bow before my greatness. I am coming for it all.
I can feel the spirits. Yeah, welcome to Wacky Wisdom Sports. Come on, man. Who wants to fight, bro? Who lives in Ohio? Who's trying to fight right now? Let's get it. Bare knuckle. Weapons allowed. I'm ready to go to war, man. I'm ready to go to war. Alright. It's gonna be more of a late night laid back show, but that intro, I found that song today. I heard it in a short. Actually, the short's pretty sick. Why don't I upload that too, and we can start with that. It's pretty cool. Let me get up the actual video. It's Deion Sanders. It's sick, man. All right. We got to try to start this at the same time, but this should be the proper. This should sync up. This should sync up right here. All right, if I do it quick. Ready? Go.
I don't know if you know this. You made the broadcast on CBS. On the big one. Yeah, give a listen.
He's really good out there at the corner off coverage, but in tackling, not his thing. No, and he makes Deion Sanders look good at tackling sometimes.
I tried my best to take the high road, but I don't know the address to the high road. Tony, what's going on, man? I got a gold jacket that I didn't buy. Dak says hi. And bye. How many interceptions? 19 in 2012. Come on, man. You threw to everybody but me. Leave me alone. I tried to take the high road, but I don't know the address.
No flags down. Deion Sanders catches up from behind.
You know, that's one thing about Deion Sanders.
And then like the short, this isn't the short video that goes along with this audio, but it shows like some Deion Sanders best hits. Oh, it's sick. I've listened to that like 30 times today. That and the actual song. It took a little bit. I had to use Shazam to figure out the song. It's sick, dude. It's getting excited. Oh, that's right, Bob. Yeah. Yeah, you like them boys. I like the Cowboys, too. I'm not a Cowboy hater or nothing. I like the boys. I don't know what keeps happening. Dan, the Cavs and Warriors were both on ESPN tonight, huh? Nice. They keep going 12-5 and losing in the playoffs immediately. I feel like it's just like at this point, aura and a bad juju. And yes, you can prepare all week long. You can out-prepare your opponent. You can out-hustle your opponent in practice. But what it comes down to with sports a lot is who slept better the night before. It's never talked about in any kind of mainstream talk, really. Who got to sleep? Because I have trouble sleeping. All right, and a lot of people have trouble sleeping, especially with this. I mean, why do you think I wear these glasses at night? I don't have vision issues. These are blue light glasses. And there's the human element. Sometimes shit throws you off. You get something fucky going on in your life that causes you to miss sleep. And especially a sport like football, you need to be 110%, not just 100%. You gotta be ready to fucking go. Okay, yeah. We've had to have gone down this before, right? I don't remember. Did he really play all them years? Yeah, he was still playing football and playing baseball. Looks like he was playing like 30 games a year, at least. It just looks like a legit MLB player. He was drafted in the 6th round. Oh, he's from Fort Myers, North Fort Myers, Florida. I like that area, Fort Myers Beach. Fort Myers Beach is like you get a little taste of that spring break without like crack without the cocaine in Miami. It's a little more family oriented. I went down there. I was with my family. I was with my dad, so there wasn't. But there was really no reason to get like, oh hey dad, I'm gonna go to this bar where all these hot chicks are. They didn't even have that. But yeah, as you can see here, he's playing between like 50 to 90 games a year, 40, 33. Damn, he was not bad. All right, so 9 years in the MLB, he batted .263. OPS kind of 711. He's not any kind of power hitter. Yeah, never had double-digit homers, but he did have 1 year that he had 8. He led the league in triples 1 year and caught stealing. He would get about 15 to 25 stolen bases a year. Really, mainly like he'd get like 16 stolen bases or 18 or 12. There was the 1 year he had 32. Another year he had 27. Oh, wait, that's 2 different teams. So he had 16 stolen bases for each team. I see. So he did have 2 years in a row where he had 25 or more. Oh, wait, stolen bases are right here. I'm getting tired, huh? This is stolen bases. Oh, he had 38 in 1 year. 24. So he was good for about 20 stolen bases. Batting between 260 and 280. Did have 1 good OPS year that he hit some dingers. Had an 841 OPS in 1992. That would put him in star player caliber. I think, yeah, Dion probably was pretty good in the field too. Can we look at his D WAR? I guess he didn't have much a super impact on defense, but he didn't have a negative impact. Damn, he was getting like an extra 3 million. That was more back then, shit. So how does this coincide with his, I assume he came into the NFL too. Hold up. And then we'll look at Bo Jackson's stats. Yeah, he played a little offense too. Now I want his football stats. Golden State up by 7. I should probably actually get up a scoreboard, huh? I'm not doing my job. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I hate you, computer. It's this one website, man. Football Reference. Just wrecks my shit. Thank you. 2 Super Bowls, 8 Pro Bowls. So his baseball career started a year before his football career. So he was playing college football and in the MLB. That's crazy. That's nuts. Damn, he had 303 interception yards one year and 3 interception touchdowns. Nine career touchdowns on at least interceptions. And 1 fumble. I mean, mainly a cover guy. Didn't get a shit ton of tackles, but 53 career interceptions is a lot. And having over 1,000 yards in return yard. But I want to see. I don't think this is his only stats. Oh, what is this doing right now? Come on. It's insane with the better technology gets, the worse it gets. This is ridiculous. This is 2024 and I'm still dealing with this bullshit. All right, here's punt returns. He had 6 career punt returns for a touchdown, 3 career kick returns. And then 3 career receiving touchdowns, no rushing. So he didn't do too much on offense. There was one year in particular that he was used a lot on offense. He had 67 targets, 36 catches for about 500 yards. Never was really utilized much in the run game. And outside of this year, there was only 2 other seasons that he had even 100 yards receiving. So a little bit of a gadget gizmo guy on the offense side. Yes, did he play both sides a little bit? But he was primarily a corner. Damn, he was a Hall of Famer back in 2011. I got a gold jacket that I didn't even buy. Dak says hi. And bye. All right, what about Bo? Looks like his baseball stats come up. Oh, wait, no, the football comes up first. What was he better at? Let's see. Let's figure it out. Figure it out, dude. Damn, Warriors going up by 14 points with 1:08 left in the second. Nice. Taking care of business. They should get things done at home, especially without Kawhi, but you got to keep in mind Harden and Paul George and Norman Powell, and they got Zubac healthy. Russell Westbrook coming off the bench. They could start Russell Westbrook at what's their starting lineup? I don't watch enough of their games. I think they kind of change it up a little bit. You could just play Russell Westbrook at small forward. Yeah, he's out there with the starters unless they just pulled him. Norman Powell, man, he's good too. They can still do some pretty serious damage, especially if like Harden or Paul George has a game. One of those guys gets going. Everybody else playing solid. But yeah, right now their power forward is Paul George. They're playing small ball. Interesting. All right. Bo is a second-round draft pick in baseball. Get out of here. So he played baseball for 8 years, had 250 batting average, but way more pop than Dion. Dion never had double-digit home runs. Bo was up in the 20s for 4 years in a row, including 1 year that he had 32 home runs and 105 RBIs. These stats are not convincing that if he jettisoned his football career and only stuck to baseball, would he have been like a superstar? I don't know. What's that OPS looking like? Career OPS 784. 1, 2, 3 seasons of 800 star player caliber. Did kind of strike out that year that he had the homers. Still not Aaron Judge numbers. And he could steal bases too. There was these 3 years in a row that he was stealing bases. But you're getting banged up from football though. Yeah, what were they doing to him football-wise? Because this is the time period of the feature back. Typically, he only played 4 years of NFL. Yeah, he kind of had a short career overall. He had 3 years of his 4-year careers. He had the longest run of the season. That's funny. 16 touchdowns in 4 years rushing. Only 2 more receiving. Wasn't utilized in the receiving game really at all. And didn't have an 1,000-yard year. But if you look at the games played, I think there was some carryover from the baseball into the football season, and he would miss football games to play baseball. So he really did focus on baseball a little bit. So he came into the major leagues a year before. He only played 25 games in his first year, but that was before his football career. "81 carries in 7 games for 500 yards is really good. That'd be on pace. He'd be on pace for 1,000 in every year except this one. When were his big baseball years? Yeah, see, look. This is the thing I talk about when running backs get a lot of carries, man. Come on. What year was that he got a lot of carries? Not a whole lot of carries, but a lot in 11 games. 11 games, 173 carries. NFL was more physical back then. They didn't have as good medical equipment and nutrition and recovery. So it's tougher. So yeah, 89 and 90, he had a lot of carries. That was a lot on him. That took a toll. Doing both. Because then he only played 23 games in 1991. And then I think he retired from football. If this would fucking cooperate, that would be wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, 1990. And was that his last year? Really? Come on. I can't like keep remembering and going back and forth. I'm fucking tired. Come on, man. What are you doing? Let's put it over here so if it does load, at least it has to it's forced to stay up. Now this one's fucking dead meat too. Oh boy. Okay, stop. Stop load. No, don't do that. Just stop loading. When the page loads, just stop. Don't do nothing. There. We have all the information we need. Stop loading the page. Stop. Now this one needs to fucking reload. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, he did retire in 1990 from football. My computer's just ruining this bit. Oh my god. And then he went on to play like 3 more years of baseball. The last 2 weren't bad. He did play like a good half a season, 16 home runs and 13 home runs. Would have put him on pace for like 24, 25 home runs and like at least 70 RBIs. Wasn't stealing bases anymore though, so shit takes a toll. That last year he was hitting though. Did bat 279. I guess when you look at like the hits and games played, a little lower than what you'd like. Yeah, that average isn't great, but so yeah, just that. He didn't really put up big numbers in either. He did technically put up decent numbers in football. He just never played a full season of football. They never played a full season. He played 1 full season of baseball and went off. Really kind of pretty much 2 full seasons of baseball I'd give him. Maybe 3. Yeah. Really these 4 years. You play more than 100 games, I'll give you a full year. Yeah, Clippers are nothing but trouble. They do not have championship caliber players though, other than Kawhi. They do have Kawhi and they do have Ty Lue, who's a championship level coach. But you gotta put it all together, and I mean, I could see them getting to the West Finals, but those are situations that Paul George and Harden and Westbrook have collectively not risen up to in their career. Let's get rid of these loading pages so we can actually pull up some other shit, huh? Reloading everything here. Norman Powell was on the team with Kawhi Raptors, right? Let's fact check myself. I believe that was 2019, but don't hold me to it. Yes. Boom, boom, pow. Yep, there he is. Norman Powell played 60 games, 18 minutes a game. Gave him a solid 8 points off the bench. 8 points in 18 minutes ain't bad. 60 games. It's a good contribution. Especially, he took a few threes here and there. He'd go like 1 for 3 pretty much. But he was shooting 40% from 3, so he was taking advantage of his small opportunities. This was a good team. I like this team. You had a little bit lesser version of Lowry, and they didn't have DeRozan anymore, but you got to give up something to get something, right? Siakam was really a rising star at that point. Serge Ibaka, that was like the last year he was anything good. And he was good. He had 15 points a game and 8 rebounds. Lowry's job, though, I mean, you got Kawhi who's scoring. Siakam was scoring. Ibaka was scoring, so... You know, Kyle was still getting his 14 points a game, but he was getting 8.7 assists. And then Van Vliet as well, getting 11 points. A 24-year-old Van Vliet. 31-year-old Danny Green was still effective for them. Played 80 games, 27 minutes, and 10 points. Shot 37%. Pretty much just came in, played a little D, shot some three-pointers. Oh, wait, no, that was Fred that shot 37. Danny shot 45. So, yeah, he was a sharpshooter. And then Marc Gasol, he'd be out there spacing the floor, was important in the playoffs. He was shooting 44% from 3. They kind of got the best out of some aging guys. Between Gasol, Danny Green, and Serge and Kyle. They got all they can ask for. Leonard was young, Siakam young, Valanciunas young, Van Fleet young, Powell young. Anobi gave him 20 minutes a game and 7 points even, and he played 67 games, so he was doing something as well. That's crazy. That's a good team. It's just so deep. Like I like this because it's not like those big threes super teams at all, right? I mean, no. Their big three was Kawhi, Siakam, and like Lowry, but Ibaka was good too, and so was Valanciunas and Van Fleet, Green, Gasol, Powell, and Anobi. That squad right there, that's tough. Now, some of these players were a little past their prime, and some of these players a little before their prime. But this Raptors championship team, I don't know if Durant was healthy, though. And I think Klay Thompson had an injury as well in that finals. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I think a lot of, like, for a few of those guys, it was the last year they kind of did anything. I think Gasol went on to do some. I think he's still playing. Oh, you retired? The Grizz are going to retire his number. That's where he mainly played. Remember him and Zach Randolph with them big duo down low? Those guys were tough. That was like a good big man team right there. Your two best players are the big men. Well, the Timberwolves are 3 of the top 4 players on the Timberwolves are centers by position. Now, Karl Anthony Towns pretty good. Can play small forward or power forward. And really stretched. Yeah, he's a great stretch 4. But he's really big enough to be a center. I guess Marc Gasol retired like 2 or 3 years ago. What am I tripping on? 14 points per game for his career and 7 rebounds. I guess he never really averaged 20 in a season. I'm interested to see who was on these Memphis teams and how good they were. I'd say he's consistently very impactful starting this year. Let's see what we got. I saw Gilbert Arenas' name. Okay, yeah, Rudy Gay was actually good. I could just never like him though because of his name, bro. I could just never do it. Oh, poor Rudy. I mean, gay means happy, I guess. It doesn't have to. We can... It's America, right? Freedom of speech. Gay kind of means like lame, though. In American language, we use that as like lame. Even gay people say like, that's gay. Are they any good? Yeah, they finished second in their division. Lost in the first round, 7 games to the Clippers. Okay. That must have been Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, JJ Redick Clippers, huh? Oh, we're rabbit holing. Rabbit holing real hard. Let's not get carried away. Actually, they didn't have anybody averaged 20 points. They had the 2 big boys, though. Mike Conley was running the offense. He was a good, like, maybe not super good scoring point guard or like a game breaker, but he was a game changer. OJ Mayo, we talked about him on a recent stream. Mr. PEDs and other drugs. Tony Allen, he was a tough guy. Spates, he's an okay big man, right? Yeah. Gilbert Arenas didn't do anything for them. He only played 17 games and got 4 minutes. Anybody interesting at the bottom of their roster? No. I guess just these 6 guys. A little bit of Spates. They were good enough. I think this was a shortened season, huh? Yeah. 41-25. Lockout year. Now the Clippers, they end up getting swept. Memphis took them to 7 in the first round, and that wore them out with Gasol, the other dude, Randolph and Spates. 3 pretty tough big men. But yeah, I assume this would be Blake Griffin, Chris Paul. This will be interesting. Ooh, they had some very interesting names here. Blake Griffin was a beast. 20 points, 10 rebounds, and he was even getting 3 assists. Paul, 19 points, 9 assists. Oh, they had Chauncey Billups. Only played 20 games in the regular season, but gave him 15 a game. Playoffs. Oh, they had issues in the playoffs, bro. Jordan kind of shit the bed. So that dude didn't do shit for... What was the guy's name? Somebody from the Pistons? Billups. Billups didn't do it. He didn't play in the playoffs. That was kind of a... He was done. He's 35 years old. He gave him what he could. Yeah, they burned him out. He played 20 games, 30 minutes a game. And that was probably the last of Chauncey, huh? All right, Spade, thanks for tuning in. Good to meet you on here. The Nuggets, you got screwed. Those big parlays, I've been there. I used to do them big parlays all the time, and like you'd get all of them except one. There's always one that fucks it up. Mo Williams was pretty good for them, but not in the playoffs. I like Mo Williams. He was a Cavs guy. I'm missing a Mo. I can't find a Mo Williams card, man. I think it's at my ex-wife's house somewhere. I don't know where that shit is. It's like an autograph rookie card, Mo Williams. It's shiny too. Yeah, I've been sorting through my cards. I would have fucking found it by now. Huh. Where the hell would that have gone? I don't think I'm missing anything else. I have a lot of cards though, so it's hard to keep track. I mean, Caron Butler and Foy. I'm not an NBA expert on these times, but I recognize those names, and those guys are pretty good veterans. DeAndre Jordan wasn't really scoring much for them yet that year, for the Clippers. He was just coming in and getting 8 rebounds and 7 points, 27 minutes. Okay. Oh, they had Swaggy P. I don't like. He's a douche. That shit with Iggy Azalea, where he was bragging about cheating on her, and D'Angelo Russell got it on like Instagram Live or some bullshit. That was like the first crazy thing to pop off on a live stream with famous people. I don't know, to openly brag about cheating. Oh, I get to cheat on Iggy Azalea because I'm Nick Young. That's such undisciplined bullshit. Like you can have, you're with Iggy Azalea, dude. She's got like the fattest ass in hip hop. She was up there with Nicki Minaj. Nicki's got her beat. Nobody's ever beaten Nicki's rumpus. All right, anyways, I'm kind of gassed out. Ended up having a pretty productive day and got some good shit done, though. So, good day to get back on track. I guess we'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. for sports stream on this channel and on Facebook. What should we do? I might do a NFL wrap-up season. We may do something Browns, Cleveland Browns. I don't know if I'm going to do it solo or have people on. But either or, thank you all for tuning in. Fantastic time. Good win for the Cavs. Warriors up by a couple points. And Draymond is all fucked up on the ground in pain. Yeah, he's holding his head, I think. Ooh. Let's see what happened to Draymond here. Oh, he took an elbow to the face. I thought he like hit his head on the ground. Sometimes, I don't know. Is Draymond a faker, or he might be a bit of a faker? He kind of has that tough guy thing, but like LeBron and Anthony Davis, I can't get those guys. Like, if you're going to be on the ground holding your knee, wincing in pain, you better leave the fucking game. If you get up and walk that shit off and you're fine, like, you're a bitch, dude. I don't know. Maybe they have a different pain tolerance than me, but I'm... NFL players... Dude, Megatron had like a broken fucking leg or something. Calvin Johnson was all fucked up that year. Alright, but anyways, I'm going to bounce. Thank you all again for tuning in. And we will catch you next time. As always, keep it fucking real. Peace.